Hi, welcome to Upptalk. In this video we gonna see what Workday Advanced Compensation. Before that, let's see what Upptalk is. Upptalk is a e-learning platform that offers live interactive training sessions with real-time experts. Our courses are flexible. Upptalk is a perfect platform and get start your career to never miss an update. Like, share and subscribe to our channel. Starting with our topic, Workday Advanced Compensation. Compensation or Advanced Compensation Cycle is the review event in Workday, launched for a certain length of time to review, recommend, as well as award compensation changes, stock grants, and bonus payments. Most organizations refer to these activities as their compensation cycle. Since we know the agenda of video, let me hand over the topic to Amit and get started.
So which deals with all the advanced compensation stuff here. So where we'll be starting with the basic framework of compensation. So we'll be knowing here the advanced compensation terminology and a kind of rules that we'll be having here. We'll be just understanding that, and then from there we'll be getting into merit process, merit plan process. We'll be creating some of the merit plans, and we'll be not doing all this in a regular compensation. A regular compensation will be actually dealing with the grades, profiles, compensation package that you'll be giving to employee, and plans like salary plan, hourly plan will be there, right? Those things will be covered in regular compensation, but advanced compensation is little advanced, where we'll be creating stock plans, merit plans, and we'll be creating bonus, we'll be initiating that bonus to employee, initiating the merit process, all those things will be covering in advanced compensation. So which covers with the configuration of the merit plans and security related to that, and compensating employees with all the merit that we will be configuring. And then we will be getting into the concept called eligibility waiting period and time proration rule, where we'll be actually creating a proration rule based on employees hire date and all. We'll be defining that, and we'll be knowing some information on that one. And then we have some kind of matrix here. So we'll be actually creating matrix, and we'll be knowing how this matrix will be there, compensation matrix will be created. We'll be knowing that information here. And then we'll be getting into kind of bonus plans, what kind of bonus plans are available, and what could be a kind of eligibility rules for those benefit plans and all. We'll be seeing there. And we'll be getting some understanding of because every year as part of your annual review process, you'll be going into bonus plan. You'll be assigning some bonus to the employees, right? So that will be part of your annual compensation review process. So how to create those benefit plans and how to assign those benefit plans and all, we'll be seeing that in bonus plan. And stock also. So this depends upon organization to organization. So not every organization will be having stocks and all. So these are all the concepts specifically on advanced compensation. But if you wanted to include basic compensation also, I'll be including that. Probably one or two sessions, or not two, one session, 1 or 2 sessions may get extended if we add that one. But the total course duration that we have designed, considering the complete topics that we have listed here, is for around 15 hours. 15 hours, I can say 2.5 weeks or max. If we are actually discuss something additionally other than compensation, probably we may go for 3 weeks max. Okay. So that covers complete advanced compensation, and I can also include few of regular compensation like packages and all. How do we create them? How do we assign eligibility rules? How do we assign package grades and all? We'll be seeing in regular compensation. I'll also include them. And but the advanced compensation is actually core concept. So not everyone will be looking at advanced compensation, because core compensation team will be actually looking at advanced compensation, because they are the people who will be dealing with core configuration related to stocks, related to bonus, and related to any kind of merit plans and all. They are the people who will be actually getting this advanced compensation knowledge, and they'll be implementing in their organization. So so that's the reason why as per the demand that we have in advanced compensation area, and whatever we are seeing, the business requirements that comes with the advanced compensation area, the mostly used advanced compensation process here is consolidated merit process. So as part of your annual review process, every year you will be undergoing annual review process. There you need to perform a lot of bonus plan changes, initiating compensation process and all, everything you'll be doing there. And whatever other process like bonus, merit, stocks and all, you'll be consolidating all those things in merit process, and you'll be releasing that to employees actually. So that is the last concept called consolidated merit process is actually a very important one, which actually deals, though you're learning all those things, these are actually kind of creations only. So like bonus plan you'll be creating, and stock plan you'll be creating. So whatever you're creating in our in previous sessions, whatever you're learning here, you'll be actually consolidating all those plans and initiating a kind of complete process, and publishing that process to employees, so that the employees will be really getting their new compensation, revised salary, and revised bonus amount that we are allocating. That will be as part of your consolidated merit process, which will be doing in advanced compensation. So these are the kind of concepts that we have in advanced compensation, and which are generally used both for total rewards as well as for advanced compensation setups and all. So total rewards mostly deal with all the kind of bonus, all the kind of benefits that we are providing to employee. So that deals with actually kind of typical configurations. We have total rewards business object in Workday, so that provides you a list of all the benefits that we are providing to employee, and based on the configuration also that compensation team will be performing, so total rewards object will be capturing that information. And if that needs to be reported, a report has to be created. If that needs to be report has to be converted into a statement that employee should be able to access the statement, the statement should be created.
Okay.
Yeah.